Health and safety representatives must be able to identify hazards and risks in the workplace. A risk is the potential of an event occurring with a result ranging from no loss to catastrophic. Losses can relate to a different range of injuries, health issues, environmental impact, and property damage. There are three main categories of hazards. Safety hazards are the sources of danger that can cause physical harm, injury to people, or damage to equipment or property. For example, machinery, vehicles, and trains. Health hazards are the sources of danger that can cause illnesses, for example, dust, gas, fumes, and noise. Environmental hazards are the sources of danger that can have a negative impact on the natural environment. These can affect our air, ground, and water resources. The negative influence of interaction of organisms within an ecosystem can have a safety or health effect to the environment and us. We are going to illustrate certain safety hazards and risks involving the access control of vehicles and trucks arriving at a premise where motor vehicles are stored and distributed. The security officer must retain a safe 3-meter distance from an approaching truck and approach it only when it comes to a complete standstill. Then inquire about the purpose of the visit or arrival. These actions involve certain hazards and risks, the hazard being the truck and the risk being bumped or run over by it. Security officer may lose his grip, slip and fall while climbing in and out of the truck. The hazard being the action of climbing in and out, the risk being the probability that the officer can fall. As stipulated by the Occupational Health and Safety Act, no person or driver of a vehicle may enter an industrial premise while under the influence of alcohol, and a breath test is conducted on each person entering. If found above the limit, the person is refused entry and a blood alcohol level test should be arranged. The hazard here is the person, and the risk being the probability that a person under the influence of alcohol may become aggressive and refuse to be tested, which may lead to an argument and a possible physical attack on the security officer by this person. Security officer's hands may be caught by the gate. The positioning of the hands out of the travel route of the gate while closing it constitutes a hazard, risk being the probability that the hands can be caught while closing the gate.